Another one of these live videos. Well, not live videos. By the time you'll see it, it'll be pre-recorded. So, with that being stated, there is a conundrum, or rather should I say, what's the proper word of it? I know it's late, so forgive me if I'm not as sharp as I usually am. But there is this limbo that a lot of guys, well, just guys in general, but especially, who the Bebe's kids find themselves in these days. And that is that limbo between being on the other side of the fence, such as your dudes in them, the dudes who roll with your dudes in them, and being in the streets. Now, I've said this time and time again, I am not about that street life. I am not the expert when it comes to how the streets are, what's happening in the streets. I have my ears in the streets. Streets are always watching. Well, you know what? They haven't been watching me for some time. I mean, they may be watching your favorite YouTuber, and they can brag about that. Their little 2-hour streams at 2 a.m. It's all good. No hate. But as far as that's concerned, your guy, your manson, your dude knows what's going on the beach. On the beach, obviously, but on the other side of the fence. And that's what you come to channels like this for, to show you how it is on the other side. But there are a lot of guys who find themselves in the middle, quite frankly. A lot of guys who find themselves entangled between wanting to fit in with the streets and wanting to fit in with the other side of the fence. And some people may want to call it mainstream society, dominant society, the society that my mama told me, boy, you better not go over the other side of society, talking all proper and acting all like you don't know anyone, and getting all straight A's, and freaking tucking your shirt in and wearing khakis, and talking like you about to go to a freaking look. Enough. No. You guys are trying to fit into both worlds, but in reality, you can't get into neither one. And it's as simple as this. You got guys who complain about the street side, right? How a lot of these guys who complain about how, well, these women, man, these women, all they want is Pookie. They what about Pookie and Ray Ray? Pookie and Ray Ray can get the girl for free. Pookie and Ray Ray can, because this is how usually the argument, this is what it goes down to, but it usually starts off as this. Well, I'm a man, I'm trying to work at my job, and I'm trying to feed myself, and I'm trying to save up, and I'm trying to be high value. I want to be high value because one man told me I wasn't high value, so I want to be high value. But why do I want to be high value? I want the money, and I want the prestige, I want the respect, and I want the 15 prestige, 15 Call of Duty prestige. I want the level 50, or at the very least be a level 45 when Halo 5 comes out, or the ring. If I can get the ring, I'll be high. Oh man, I'll be so high value right now. Or why do I want the ring in Halo, or the ring ranking? Why do I want the 15 prestige in Call of Duty? Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's for the women. It's for the women, But Pookie doesn't need that. Pookie can get everything for free. Pookie can sit his ass on the couch, eating all the Lunchables and drinking all the juicy juice and playing a PS5 and an Xbox X. He didn't have to pay for. I had to pay for my PS5. I had to stand in the line at freaking GameStop, corporate ass, rip you off the ass GameStop just to get my PS5. And they didn't have a PS5 by the time it got to the line. So I had to go to another GameStop, and they told me it was sold out. And I had to, look, I got my PS5 though. I paid double, but I got it though. But Pookie didn't have to pay that. Why do I gotta pay that, huh? And he gets big booty, he gets big booty Betty. Big booty Betty. I did everything I needed to do. I did everything my mama told me to. I did everything my female friends who I had crushes on since I was in the 3rd grade, but wouldn't look my way and wouldn't even give me a freaking dry ass candy, the dry ass candy with the notes during St. Valentine's Day. They didn't even give me that. But they gave me, they gave me a pat on my head. And they're like, good job, Charlie. You'll get your girl. You get your candy filling. Pookie got all the candy. Pookie got all the free candy. Pookie got it for free. Pookie's everything for free. You got Big Booty Betty for free. I want Big Booty Betty. Why Big Booty Betty don't come to me? I'll explain that in a minute. But you got these same guys who, when you tell them, okay, fine, the streets might not be for you. Calm down. Maybe the other side's for you. Maybe the mainstream's for you. Maybe the other side of the fence is for you. Man, I don't know about the other side of the fence, though. I don't know, man. I don't know if they don't like us, though. They don't like us. I don't know. Because I saw a story where George Floyd had a snow bunny. He had a snow bunny. He was trying to do the right thing, and he was in Minneapolis too, snow bunny headquarters in freaking SYSBM Haven in America, and they still got him. He still got his ninja wake up call. I mean, you saw that, and that officer was married to a sellout Asian bitch. Man, the white man and Asian woman, they don't want us in our country, man. If I look at a Becky, then a white man's going to be pissed. And if I look at a Selenia, then the Mexican man's going to be pissed. And then the Asian, if I look at an Asian girl, then the white man's really going to be pissed. Not even the Asian man's going to be pissed like that. He's too focused on actually trying to take over this country and studying, or at the very least, kicking ass at League of Legends and making 6 figures from there. And he doesn't have to worry about being called high value. Why can't I be like that? Why can't I at least be like the Asian man and the Indian man who studies STEM and makes money, and he's good in the hood, and he gets a high value, and why can't I be? You know what? Supremacy. No. I don't want to do STEM. No, because I don't know. There ain't no black people there. Ain't no black people there. Ain't no black people. And no, what? Look. I'm not going to no oil fields in freaking Alaska or North Dakota where I can make 6 figures working 6 months and then take another 6 months off, traveling the world and being all SYSBM. What's that all about? What's that? I don't want all the snow bunnies. I don't care for all the snow bunnies. Did I say I wanted snow bunnies? Oh no. But I just wanted to be high value because I just it's the women's and yeah. Look. What I gotta do? Well, I gotta be valuable to people. I gotta make a business or learn a skill or I love doing that, but this you don't get it. This stoop feels so warm. This stoop has been the only thing that's been warm to me all my life. And to leave this stoop, how would this stoop feel? How would this stoop and my PS5 and my comic books feel if I left this stoop? All those things would go away. I don't care if I gain a rotation full of women and a world full of experiences. Oh, no. But you know what? I know this. I know this. Of all my years in this stoop and my years in the basement, and those games that have been good to me, those games and that hentai that's been good to me. Every single time I watch hentai, it's like they're so enthusiastic. But you know what? Pookie doesn't need the pet. No. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on with this conundrum. This conundrum, but I'm gonna tell you guys what is exactly the case when it comes to this limbo. These guys who are in the middle, who bitch about Pookie 1 second, bitch about high value man the next, and talking about how I'm high value because my mommy told me about value, my BFF, who's a girl. She's a girl. She's a girl. She's a real girl. She's not a hentai waifu. She's a real girl. She's real, damn it. You know what's the problem with you guys? You guys are too afraid to be Pookie. And, well, yeah, you guys are too afraid to be Pookie, and you guys are too lazy to be, I'm not going to say high value, because that basically, one is Kevin Samuels saying, and two, you guys are just afraid to do the work that it takes. Yeah, afraid or lazy. There you go. Fear and laziness. Fear and laziness over not being able to do what it takes to be a Pookie, because believe it or not, real Pookies put in work on the street, regardless if you agree with it or not, regardless if it's moral or not. A real ones put in work. And now you have all these fake ones who, that's the thing, mediocre Negroes. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of mediocre Negroes who are trying to mimic the Pookie mannerisms and the Pookie swag and all this other kind of stuff. But you guys being called out of it. And I have to give these black women credit for smelling the bullshit now. Because back in my day, they were falling for it like hook, line, and sinker. And guess who suffered? Guess who suffered because he didn't conform to, I'll go to the shop, I go to the store, I'ma go here, and we go they house, and hood. Because I stood on my fucking 2 principles, and because I defended my triple digit IQ. And guess who suffered for it? But now these black people are like, oh, wait, you got fake Pookie swag? Boy, they're doing the same thing they did to me back then to the fake Pookies out there. So shout out to the females who were wising up. Man, I'm telling you, these Negroes, like David Carroll says, this Negro is getting harder to defend. But you guys won't do what it takes to be a Pookie, and you guys won't do what it takes to be on the other side of the fence, to be part of the dominant society with little resistance. I'm not talking about you just, I'm you know what I mean, man, I just work for a white man, you know what I mean, but he ain't gonna take me down, man, you know what I mean, man, I'm gonna surf the internet and do all this stuff at work, and I'm gonna make sure I don't go hentai at work, and you're acting like a baby kid in a predominant society. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about doing what it takes in order to basically, I hate to say this, but you may assimilate, integrate, whatever, join the other side of the fence with little fanfare, to be inconspicuous. And that takes work as well. Work that I've been trying to show you guys, but a lot of you guys are just too lazy or too afraid to do so because of reasons. I mean, you all say, well, my mama won't invite me to the holidays, and I love her chicken pot pie stuffing and the hams and the yams and dams and the baked bean, all this other stuff that you make up. And look, I don't want to hear it. You guys are too afraid and too lazy to do what it takes to be on either side. Either you're on the Pookie side, on the streets, you take all of the detriments and benefits that come with it, including big booty patty, free booty all the time. Just make sure you pull out. Make sure you get the or you don't want to work to be high value. You don't want to work to be something. You don't want to work to be something that most of society outside the Communitah takes serious. So a lot of you guys, and here's the thing, a lot of you guys are complaining. I'll bet you a lot of you guys are still in the Communitah. You just aren't the select guy in the Communitah, and you don't have the money that it takes to get outside the Communitah and be taken somewhat seriously. And even if you have the money to get outside the Communitah, you gotta have to change your mindset. Change your mindset. Stop being a baby kid all the freaking time and trying to code switch and trying to be. I'm an intellectual hood man. I'm a hood conservative. You're trying to carry swag into the mainstream. It's not gonna work. They're gonna laugh you out the window, and rightfully so. And trust me, You won't even be around long enough to get your quote unquote N-word wake up call like a lot of the pro-wacks who are just a variation of the Pookies. And hell, they themselves are lazy Pookies. A lot of the pro-wacks, I'll tell you this, a lot of the pro-wacks, they know that they can't fit into the mainstream society. And they know that they don't have the balls of what it takes to be part of the street society who get the most respect in the community. So a lot of them will just pander to the daggles and try to make peace with the Pookies by being, yo, I'm pro-whack. I'm pro-whack. Look, I got the pro-whack shield, and I'm on code, and I ain't gonna work for no man, because working's like slavery, even with a 6-figure nigga. And look, I ain't dating no Beck. I ain't dating no Marisol. I ain't even dating a Matumba sister, whoever she is. A little Lupita bitch. Oh, dead ass bitch. She ain't got no ass. She ain't got no titties. I like my woman juicy dick. Because I'm pro-whack. And I'm going to go after every man who stays outside of the race. I don't give a damn. Look. Hey, Pookie. Hey, look. I know you're trying to rob me, but look, I'm pro-whack. So you can't rob a brother, can you? You can't rob a brother today, can you? Hey, yo, sister, hold on. Look, you should really give me some goodies tonight, because you know what? I'm pro-whack. Yep, I'm pro-whack. I only date sisters because that's all I can get. I mean, that's because that's all I want. And I'm a good stepdaddy. Yeah, what? They haven't done it since the 90s. Look. All I see is laziness and intimidation, or laziness and fear. That's the reason why a lot of these guys are stuck, and they don't know what to do with themselves. So they basically come onto these spaces and try to rationalize everything, or a lot of these guys who really know they can't fit on both sides, they get pissed off whenever they see, and it's usually from the Communitah side, because a lot of them are still stuck in the Communitah. And no, it's not because they want to be in the Communitah, it's because they're stuck there, they're relegated there. I'm not trying to say if everyone could, they live in an all-white neighborhood or whatever. Trust me, you want to talk about, sheesh, don't get me started. But yeah, these guys, if they could, at the very least, they live in a mixed area, a diverse area, an area with more than one flavor of black, which is basically the hood kind. I mean, anyway, they live in areas where, I don't know, multiple people, multiple races live, and the blacks who live there have some damn sense. But as far as that's concerned, these guys are lazy. They come here, this side of YouTube, and they get pissed off whenever a woman who they think should belong to them, or someone who thinks the same doesn't. Look, it's all a bunch of laziness. So get off your ass. Stop worrying about what Pookie does, or what the men with money do, or men who assimilate and can get the Beckys and Marisols and Mylans with little fanfare and little controversy do. You either work to be one side or the other, but enough of this in between, trying to fit into both worlds kind of thing, because a lot of that's just laziness, and a lot of that, it just comes from a lack of access to either one, a lack of being selected and wanted on either side. Everyone else out there, always bet on X.